Hello friends, this is Kevin, aka K-Man1, coming at you with another episode of Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. In the last episode, we took care of some jobs around on the high seas, and prepared ourselves to take on LeFwee in his own turf. And in this episode, we are going to be doing just that, and taking him down in Operation Reverse Double Cross. Whatever that means. Anyways, we are going to be starting out on the boat, which means I am just going to be cutting ahead to once we are finally in Bloodbath Bay, so I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright, and we are here at the mouth of the bay, so let's head on in. And I was hoping that the event would actually, go. Because it seemed like it wasn't for a second. I don't know what it is with, the detection for the boat-based missions, but whatever.
Battle stations, we're headed into action.
It's gonna be tight sailing in here, Sly. Keep an eye on the rocks.
Well, like Murray said, we are in a little bit of a confined space, but it should not be a huge problem because, well, I'm hoping I can get him to fire first, which seems like that is not going to be a possibility. So what we're gonna do is run away. Just kidding, we're not actually gonna run away. We are just going to turn around to see if we can finally get that perpendicular shot that I've been trying to get for so very, very long. And looks like he is slowly turning, and we are going to get it dead on. Easy as that.
Down. Ram him and jump on board.
Really, Cooper? A bad choice boarding a ship packed with over 100 pirates. Sure your keen is up to the task of cracking all our skulls?
I don't know about all of you, but yours, I'm sure it can manage.
Restrain this man and keep your distance from the enemy vessel. This smells of Lubber trickery. Take heart, boys. Been a while since we witnessed a good plank walking.
Alright. So, like he just said, it is time to walk the plank, quote unquote. But, in order to do that, we are going to need two branching dialogue paths. I can't English right now. Anyways, in order to first get him out, I'm pretty sure we need to insult his creativity.
Making me walk the plank? You're the pinnacle of creativity, LeFwee.
Not creative? I'm the smartest man in the 7 seas, you slanderous scabbard!
Ooh, shots fired right now. Yeah. He seems a little rattled. That slanderous scabbard crack is pretty weak. Oh, Sly, you and your thinking. I'm pretty sure what we're gonna need to do here is make fun of his pirate talk.
You got a real knack for pirate talk. Put two nonsense words together and pow! Scary pirate name-calling.
Bah! You might be quick with the put-downs, but who's got the hidden girl? Me! You'll never find her.
Okay, we're that much closer. And it's time to shut down Penelope. And so, in order to do this, obviously all we need to do is mock his... I want to say it was his attractiveness to women, but I think it might be his skill at hiding her.
A fellow sharp as you couldn't hide a stick in the forest.
I've got some skill in hiding my blade in Lubber's guts. Fancy a demonstration?
I was wrong, it was his attractiveness to women.
I suppose you'd have to keep her locked up. After all, if she ever got away, you'd never get a date.
It is true, I have a strong personality. But I've never had a problem with the ladies, especially when I have a broadside aimed at their sailboat. Savvy?
I
have been wrong so many times. It is actually his ability to keep her prisoner.
I'm not worried about Penelope. A girl tough as that will free herself by tomorrow morning, then come and steal your wallet.
Ha! That chickadee will never escape a skull keep. She's locked up in irons, and there she stays until she agrees to love me, despite all my faults. Now be the time sharks launched on your parts.
You're the captain.
I swear, I have never had that much issue remembering the correct dialogue path. I mean, there's no real penalty for picking the wrong one, so it's no big deal. But,
Check.
my whole thing is that, I know everything. That's 90% of my appeal. And in case you're wondering what the other 10% is, I have no clue either. So, we are going to need to row super fast and get back into the place thing. And everyone and their mother is firing at us, but that's not a huge concern, because we can row
I'll
very
make a
quickly,
run
and
for
we're a small
Penelope.
target.
You keep the boat safe.
Small targets are hard to hit, as I am very well aware. Well, harder by comparison to large targets, but that's kind of a given.
There's a back route up the Skull Keep.
In other news,
Jump on the floating
water
boat.
is blue
Penelope and I
and
made a
the
waterfall
sky is
all
wet.
the way to the top.
Whatever, we're going to save Penelope. Before I dig myself into a hole with my commentary, and by dig myself into a hole, I mean make a fool out of myself, because I'm not really saying anything like offensive or anything, and I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'm not really saying anything offensive, I'm just being stupid. So, we are just going to be jumping along these different paths open to us, like we did earlier in the thing with the other mission where we were in this area. Unfortunately, we don't have to bomb stuff this time because it's already blown up. Whatever, let's go save Penelope. And she should be right in through this door. And there's no way this could possibly be a trap and that LeFwee outsmarted us, right? Yeah, because that'd just be See, that's obviously her.
Penelope, is that you?
It's as simple
It's
as
time for a
that.
rescue.
Just kidding, it's a teddy bear with a bomb.
LeFwee. He's good.
Yeah, I'm bad at being facetious, but you probably knew that already.
The landlubber fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Thinks he can outmaneuver the smartest man on the 7 seas. Not hardly. First Mate Jones.
Aye, aye, sir.
Take a battalion of your best men and raid the Cooper ship. There's sure to be some lingering rats aboard.
What? Sir!
Don't cut me off while I'm speaking, or I'll cut you off from breathing.
The Cooper ship is making for the open water, sir.
Rats indeed. Make full sail with what must we got. If they make it out to sea, we'll never catch them.
Aye, aye, sir. Bentley! Sly's all blown up and LeFwee's boat is gaining on you!
Keep it together and meet me at the mouth of the harbor. If I can get into deeper waters, I should be able to give this guy the slip.
But Sly!
Keep it together. We're not done yet.
Blast! They'll make it out to sea in this wind. Jones!
Aye, sir.
Load the cannons and prepare to come about. If the breeze don't help, we'll fall back on iron and powder. Fire! Avast there! Afraid you didn't quite make it out of the harbor. Prepare to surrender your vessel.
Sorry, LeFwee, but I'm sure this water is deep enough.
Deep enough to be your grave.
Guru, Crusher, now!
Oh, my thunder!
His Crusher? Crusher! We're doomed! Hagodata! Hodadiya!
Good to see you, too. I'll focus on freeing Penelope. You take care of any pirates that might come up on deck. Use the left and right analog sticks to control your tentacles. Then hit the R1 button and L1 button to smash guys.
Alright, so we are going to be controlling Crusher, and yeah, it's not nearly as cool as it sounds. Basically, we have control of our tentacles right here, but we're only controlling 2, and the guards aren't coming that... Playing as Crusher should have been epic, but it's just kinda eh. You just one-shot guards left and right with your tentacles, which is cool, I guess, but it's just... There's no real challenge to this, and the controls are pretty... not fun. I don't know. I don't know what I would have been expecting from a Crusher thing, Crusher mission, but I expected it to be more than what we ended up getting.
1 down, 3 to go.
But that's just me. Anyways, Bentley is removing the padlocks or whatever. I don't know exactly what he's supposed to be doing, and we are going to be covering for him. And he already got one of them down, and I don't know exactly how long this will be. So, if I feel that it's overly tedious while editing, then I am probably either going to cut it to the very end or fast forward it. Because it's literally the exact same thing for the entire time. It's just smash, 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 smash. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and cut to the end, because there really isn't that much to this mission beyond what we've already been doing.
off your squid, or the girl gets it.
Back off, Guru. I'll deal with this guy.
Aye, that you have. Set me up to think I'd outsmarted you, then pulled me into the deep water with this beast. I tip me hat to ye. You're the cleverest man I've ever had the pleasure of beating.
You getting this, Sly?
Yeah, I've got some perspective on the situation.
Avast!
Guru, get Sly. He can't swim.
Aye, shipmate, but who'll be helping? You.
Ah!
Nobody touches that turtle but me.
Me pirate flower finally blooms. Yet you'd favor this cripple over me, the smartest man on the seven seas?
Oh, I do like smart guys. And he beat you at your own game. You tell me who's more intelligent.
Be still my heart and quick me blade. 'Tis time for a duel. You and I'll make the mating dance of death.
Well, it is time to play as Penelope in a sword fight. Not words I ever thought I'd be saying. Anyways, and I messed up.
Farewell, my pirate flower. It's short and bloody.
The controls for this are a little bit odd. You duck by using the left analog stick, and you also jump by... You move by using the left analog stick, and then you can attack with the square button and triangle button. Square button is a low attack, triangle button is a high attack, and basically, by how he's posturing is how you'll be able to tell what evasive action you need to take, and what offensive option you'll need to use. For the first two phases, he'll only ever use one of two options, so you can basically just hold crouch for this particular one, and then just press square to attack him the moment you have opportunity. But it is in the final phase that he's going to be finally mixing stuff up. And we are going to be dealing with that.
Stand and take it.
But yeah, never would have thought that this sort of mission would come, did ya? And I missed. Fortunately, you don't need to be concerned about damage, you just need to be concerned about
Want some more?
getting knocked off. And so, you can honestly take as much of a beating as you need to, as long as you don't fall down. And I'm not completely sure, but I want to say that if you fall, then you will have to start over from the very beginning of the fight. Which is a little bit jerkish, but ultimately it's not that huge a deal, because once you learn his animations, then you will be able to take him down pretty quick and easy. Just like that.
Smartest man on the seven seas.
LeFwee was beat, outsmarted by our own resident genius, who'd done more than just rescue a team member. He'd won himself a girlfriend. It was nice to hear him talk. They'd have these conversations the rest of us couldn't even follow. Far as I could tell, they were made for each other. Dmitri was in love too. The new diving gear had gone to his head. We were informed that he'd be our frogman for the Cooper Vault job. Not that any of us had even asked him. For the first time in memory, Carmelita didn't show up and cart everyone to jail. Oh well, I'll send her a postcard. You know, I'd hate to have her feel left out. Your crew doesn't like me much, LeFwee. Where'd you find him? A charitable home for cross-eyed deviants?
Oh, hear that, shipmate? The condemned man labeled you all wastes of skin. How's that sit with ya? Stick him! Tear the meat from his bones. Let's drink his blood. It appears you're right, Cooper. They are deviants.